What is up? This is your LA in a minute, and I'm here in Chavez Ravine, about a mile directly south of Dodger Stadium, in front of what looks like a headstone. That's because it was. There used to be a plaque on here commemorating that this was an ancient Jewish burial ground, but most importantly, this was officially the first Jewish site in the history of Los Angeles. Let's get into it. So this now nondescript monument sits right in front of a fire command center on Lookout Drive in Lilac Terrace in a peaceful area of Chavez Ravine. And that's exactly why the Hebrew Benevolent Society wanted this to be the first Jewish cemetery in Los Angeles. So they petitioned the city of LA to donate the land. And on April 9th, 1855, they ended up buying the land for $1 from Jose Andres Sepulveda, and it became the burying ground of the Israelites forever in Los Angeles. So in addition to being the first Jewish burial ground in Los Angeles, it was actually the first land owned and administered by Jewish people in Los Angeles. And that Hebrew Benevolent Society was actually the first charitable organization in all of LA. So this area in what was then the northwest corner of the city of Los Angeles was chosen, a nice recess, a pocket of hills, much like it is today, because the environment lended itself to harmony and the Jewish ideal of a home of peace. From inception to 1902, this cemetery was home to more than 360 Jewish burials. Now, it was abandoned in 1902 because the site became almost inaccessible. This area was covered with oil derricks, brickyards, and kilns. The graveyards were being covered with soot and shrubs. So what happened is the city of Los Angeles Jewish population was growing and new cemeteries popped up. They simply dug up the graves and moved them to the newer, more modern cemeteries. So the city of Los Angeles ended up buying the land, and at first they used it as a rubbish dump. But eventually they built the Naval and Marine Reserve Training Center, which trained more than 20,000 sailors for World War II right on this land. As Dodger Stadium grew in prominence in the city of Los Angeles, in 1960, the Jewish Federation Council petitioned for a historical marker near the site, which was finally granted in 1968 with the plaque that used to be there. So the plaque is gone, but at least the headstone remains. And so does the knowledge that this not only used to be a Jewish cemetery, but the first Jewish site in all of Los Angeles. What a story. All right, LA, it's been a minute.